Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to another episode of Ryan Reviews Everything. It is 2023. Now, I am back with BMF Season 2, Episode 2. This will probably be my last late video on the matter. Got back from vacation, as you can see. I'm in my familiar surroundings. Anyway, let's get to it. You know, Terry and his father, what is his name? Is it Charles? I want to say Charles Flannery. They're getting into this you know, uh, town car sedan game or whatever, and of course, once again, I really like the narration that this season seems to be Terry, but with this one, we definitely see that Meech was replaced with his father in terms of somebody just clashing with T, giving T orders that he may not agree with, whatever the case is. And we definitely see the frustration building when it comes to T just trying to do his own thing or trying to at least feel part of something. He took it out on the wrong customer by throwing him out after the customer was trying to bark directions at him on how the best way to get somewhere. And, when he's trying to come up with these ideas or whatnot, the father is disagreeing and letting him know what he has in mind is a bad idea. And if you don't know by now, well, I could say spoiler alert, but this came out like 5 days ago. So that's one thing. We definitely see the bumping heads there with Charles. And another thing with the T storyline in episode 2, I did appreciate how, it's really showing this, I guess, building type of rapport with Lala Anthony's character. I think her name is Markeisha. I want to say Markeisha, but she's the one that gave him the bright idea about, hey, why don't you go to the airport, start picking people up there? That's where the money is at. You got to buy nice snacks, and of course, I wouldn't call it a date. T's trying to call it a date. They just, she just helped him out shopping for some nice little, gifts and snacks. But anyway, that's the thing. Like, it's amazing that this is based on a true story. Granted, you're not sure what may or may not really have happened, but at least sticking with the show, it definitely seems like T was trying to make a valiant effort of just living, on the legal side, not doing anything wild, stuff like that. But apparently it just seems like certain things may have pushed him back into working with his brother Meech. One being the father, who is not taking Terry's input or opinions to heart, to the point to where he even hired a third driver, thinking that would be better. So, I'm really, of course, I want to see how things went in terms of T getting back. And we even see that, the only thing that really saved Meech's ass in this episode was Terry finding out about how careless some of his homeboys was when it came to this, moving drugs to Cleveland. So being that he has this innocent town car business, he did it instead. And I was surprised that Meech wasn't thankful for it. Like, granted, it's not like Meech knows that he was this close to being set up. And especially this close to being set up by his homeboy B. Mickey. So that's the storyline I want to get into, or looking forward to see. Speaking of that, we'll go to Meech next. Still clearly the main character in this whole drama. He definitely goes to see his grandma for his birthday, but of course he has other intentions. And he has like this whole drug operation in this video store with his cousin. Of course, although he has his big plan of just expanding beyond Detroit, this and the third, but of course, other things are going to get in the way. And we definitely see, I forget his name, some random goon that really runs things in Cleveland who wants part of what Meech is selling, tried to screw him over. So of course, we're going to get some bumps in the road, some challenges, some obstacles. But you see, I liked how Meech bounced back with that. He let him screw him over. Granted, Meech was outnumbered, outmanned, and all that. But he quickly did his homework, did his recon, messed around and got some get back. You know, he found out where the guy's mom lives, and you know, of course, being the helpful saint that he is with the mom, definitely told this you know, this goon what's what, you know, when they were alone. So, you know, Meech is very smart. Still didn't like how he was not that thankful when his brother, you know, was this close from not helping him out or whatever the case is, but that's another story. In terms of Charles Flannery, the father, well, just the parents, period. Just Meech and T's parents. You know, they're clearly going through some type of issue, especially with the mom working. And as I said in my last video, when it comes to, you know, that, you know, I can understand that some people would rather struggle than get involved with taking people's drug money or blood money, whatever the case is. You know, I get it. You know, we all have morals, whatever the case is. They rather struggle than get a handout from Meech's drug business or whatever. Totally get it. But they're having more issues, more than that, of course, issues that are involving, you know, the father actually getting his, you know, sexual needs tended by something else. Not someone else, but by something else. He is looking at, you know, adult magazines since he can't get any from his wife. And, you know, I know people got a lot of different opinions of what cheating really is. You know, cheating for some people could be, you know, the fact that you're looking at magazines instead of, you know, having sex with your wife. But in the case of Charles Flannery, you know, the father in this whole story, you can't blame him. He's trying to get some from his wife. His wife is too tired because she works at Wendy's or whatever the case is. She's stressed about this and that. And it's like, well, damn, if I, you know, it could be worse, I guess, is my point. He could be out here cheating with another woman. But if the worst case scenario is that he's just getting his rocks off by looking at dirty magazines, can you blame him? That's all I'm saying. Can you blame the guy? But, you know, that's just me. You know, and they're still go through money problems. A woman opened up, Lucille, the mother, opens up a credit card account and, you know, even tried to, you know, buy some sexual lingerie with that credit card account. And I'm sorry, that scene was hilarious. You know, the father comes to the bedroom, sees his wife in this sexual lingerie, and then boom, he pulls out this credit card bill that she secretly opened up in their daughter's name, of all people. So that was kind of funny. And then that's when they bump heads, and he's like, you know, I'm sorry, but I'm on Charles' side. It was like, what do you expect if you ain't giving me none? You know, once again, it could be a worse case scenario. You know, as far as Detective Brian and B. Mickey, like I said, that's just, you know, B. Mickey is under Detective Brian's thumb. I didn't feel like there was that big of a development with that relationship. But yet again, another reason why I enjoy BMF, they will give you these, you know, pleasant, you know, short cameos here and there, but this show doesn't have to rely on cameos. So they give you that almost like an extra cherry on top, but once again, they don't rely on damn cameos. And why I bring that up is because we get another cameo with my man Donna Rollins, better known to some people as Ashley Larry. He apparently, I believe, you know, he's related to Lamar somehow, and Lamar is, you know, crawling in the rain after escaping the hospital, which was wild in the first place to have a dangerous, to first save Lamar's life when he's a damn criminal anyway, but also to only have one guy guarding the door, and Lamar choked this guy out, and he's crawling from his wound still, you know, barely surviving, and Donald Rollins comes to save the day. And the way the episode ends, we definitely see the Flannery brothers fighting, and that's just how it ends. You know, apparently, I guess Meech had bought some tickets for people to go enjoy the movies, and you know, the brother, you know, T wanted to take his sister there as well. Anyway, they bumped heads, they got in the fight, And I guess the whole argument was from Meech's point of view, like, yo, you in or you out, man. You can't keep, doing this back and forth game. I don't need you in and out of this drug thing. You either with me or you're not. So that's how it ended. Looking forward to seeing how things progress. I hope they show more of Donnell Rawlings, especially since he literally it saved Lamar from bleeding out in the rain. I'm trying to see where the thing goes. So that's just my review for this point. Thank you for watching.